There's a new clip of Andrew admitting to having sex with a 16-year-old. Actually, that's kind of cool.
There was one.
I'm sure that all of his supporters will think this is cool. This is another one to show like Bradley and the likes.
Cool.
It's crazy. I mean, here, listen. It's fucking nuts.
What's the girl named April Baker?
There's one girl called April Baker. So listen, I'm me. Doing my thing, right? Bad boy. I'm about 21. And there's young thing on Facebook, you know. Hottie.
Stop talking like that. You're not black.
I am as black as they come. You don't hear my singing voice?
You're not. You can't sing.
Little sexy, little fat ass.
16, brother.
April Baker.
That was her name.
That was her name. And I was like, you're hot. So I messaged her. She's like, I'm only 16. I was like, give a fuck. Know about me.
16
Okay.
is the age of consent.
Okay, that's a soundbite. I'm only 16. I don't give a fuck. That's a soundbite.
Jesus.
I'm 21. I don't care. So I pick up April Baker in my Mazda RX-8. Who knows about them cars? No one knows. No one knows about them.
Throwback.
So I pick up April Baker, and I was so disappointed. April Baker was the original catfish. Before catfish was a thing, April Baker was a thing. She went from a 10 to a 5.
Because like filters weren't a thing, these face apps weren't a thing.
I don't know if she did it.
So you didn't expect to be April Baker that way.
I don't know how she did it.
The word catfish came around about 5 years after me and Andrew were already using April Baker.
So they've proudly been using this 16-year-old that he had sex with as a constant theme throughout their podcast. That's really interesting.
For the exact same thing.
Bruv, I was banging her, like looking at her Facebook on the phone, like just staring at a different face. Because I had to bang her, but like I was so disappointed. So from there on out, girls became Aprils.
Yeah.
And we still use this to this day. Like if I turn up with a chick and she ain't that hot, I can explain to the whole table, to apologize to my boys so they know my game ain't weak, and go, this is April. My name is not April. Oh yeah, Elena.
Yeah.
And they don't get it. No one knows what April is.
Yeah.
So you can bust it out. You can a girl can sit down and go, April.
You can ask her what her job is, ask her if she's a baker.
Yo, if you ever want to call a girl ugly to her face for the homies only, call her an April.
Yeah.
In front of everybody.
Are you a baker? Can you bake?
Oh, everyone, get the fuck over it. 16's the legal age of consent in the UK. Grew up in England. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Shut up.
legal.
He was 21. She was
16 is the
16.
age of
Get
consent.
the fuck over it.
I love that even the... There you go, huh?
When you go below 16, like 15 and stuff like that, then go, you know, by all means.
What?
They're Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
These two guys, they really
The way
are.
they just bounce off of each other and say the dumbest shit.
They're so wild for that. People say age of consent is 16, like that matters. Oh, so what? Like, there's some places where age of consent, there's no age of consent law. So what? Like, are we not able to decide what's fucked up on our own? Like, the law is not a great metric to tell you what is fucked up and what isn't.